Hi everyone, I'm Lucy and this is Memory Keeper Journals. I hope you are all doing well. For me, I've been on and off, not feeling very well, but I'm still pushing through to do the things that I need to do. So I hope that you are having a good day and that you can enjoy this video. At this point when I started, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew that I wanted to cover the page on page 3 just to start on prop number 3, which is fold. So you're going to see a lot of folding pages and things like that. To me, the first thing that came to my mind was folding an envelope, folding a piece of paper. Just pretty easy and simple kind of thing to do for this prompt. So it wasn't a really hard thing to think about. And as you noticed in the beginning, I added some sari silk to decorate the cover in the front and also the cover in the back. I just thought it would be really cute just to add a little ruffle. It just makes me feel like it's actually a journal because it seems to be so empty, and I needed some kind of ruffle or something pink on there. I realized that I need to make more coffee dye paper because I only have like maybe 5 sheets of paper left from the coffee dye paper I made. So I need to make some more. But I use every little bit of it, so if I don't have any to finish off the book, I will just go ahead and do some collaging and use all of my scrap paper that I have so that I can cover the pages if I don't want to see the magazine, which it looks like I'm gonna be doing that pretty much throughout the whole journal. So far, at least, that's what it looks like. I'm not gonna cut the page because I wanna use the whole thing, so I'm just gonna fold it over to the other side of the journal. And when I get to that side, I'll add a little bit more to it or do a collage or something. So far I just wanted to use the one side of the page. The cool thing about this accordion journal is that you can open it all the way so that you can work freely without having the other pages in the way, which is the coolest thing when you're working in it. Even to write in it, it's so much easier this way. You can just lay it flat. You can use 2 pages at the same time or as many pages as you want for whatever project you're making. I've been working on my travel journals, the sunflower ones that I have shown you through Instagram and in my YouTube channel, and I'm still adding some pages and some decorations into them. And I also created a little folder for it so that you can add anything inside, or maybe some ephemera or anything that you would like to put, or even your cards. This is originally my protocol that I like to make for my leather cover, my travel journal. And I figured, I know I sold a few of the leather covers, so these are the journals that actually fit into those leather covers. They're kind of like the Midori style, but it's a bit bigger. It's not, I mean, you can add at least 2 to 3 journals depending on how big they are, and or even 4. but I use it like that. I like to write, so I use my journals that are about like 8 by 5, I believe, something like that. But I will make sure that when I put those journals in my Etsy shop, that I write the sizes and how many pages are inside. These are not going to be very big, just simple. So I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on that. I did post some pictures yesterday on how the files are looking, and just to show you. But anyway, here I have all kinds of scraps that I'm going to be using to create the ephemera that I would like to make for this page. And I decided to just use whatever I have here and connect it together so that I can make it a little bit sturdier, and make a pocket and make a tag. And you'll see how it comes out. The word for this prompt was pretty easy for me because, of course, most of the time what you do when you're crafting is folding papers. So it could be anything. It could be an envelope. It could be whatever you like. I mean, I'm just thinking of a tag, and I was thinking of a pocket. It's very easy. But I knew that I wanted to use one of these pages from Lorna from Taylor Made Journals. This is one of the new of the vintage or antique wallpapers that she has in her digitals, and I printed them in vellum, and it looks so beautiful. So I really wanted to use this one and just incorporate it in whatever I was going to make. So I took a few things that called my attention from all the scraps that I've had on my desk, and then I found this picture that I had left over from Ruby and Pearl. It actually has like a bouquets of flowers. It's like a vintage picture of a florist or something like that. I can't remember the name of the digital, but I love the picture, and it's black and white, so I thought it was perfect for this. So I knew I was going to use this one in the project that I'm working on. Then I decided that I wanted to use some brown paper. So I thought maybe just regular brown paper, the vellum, and maybe some book pages. It took me a little bit to sort through it because I was honestly not thinking of I just didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So I was just playing and just feeling the pages just to see what would really make me want to use it. Those book pages, they kind of break easy, so if I wanted to use those, I would have to probably glue them into something more sturdy, like a cardstock or something like that. But I ended up using the other sheet of paper. And I just remembered that I could have used some of my junk mail too, because I have so many of them and I couldn't make things with it. But instead I just started folding this paper, and then that's when I thought of just making a tag and a pocket for the page. And so here at this point I was thinking of maybe a side tuck, but I wasn't sure. But it was so flimsy. I was like, okay, I might need to reinforce it. So I used some of that brown paper that I originally wanted to use and added to the back of it. Okay, so I'm gonna use the pieces of paper that I had left over from another bag that I had used, and I'm gonna glue it with some fabric tape, because that won't warp that paper, because the paper that I have here that I'm trying to reinforce is very flimsy. So I want to make sure that it doesn't warp or get all wrinkled. Not that it would be bad, but for what I want to do, I don't want it to get messed up. So I wanted to take this time also to say thank you to all of the new subscribers that I just got. It's so sweet of you. I really appreciate you guys being here. I have mentioned in the past that I wanted to make videos on Thursday, and I have been trying to create some videos, but there's days that I'm not feeling well, so I'm trying to create videos beforehand so that I can have them ready for the day and you guys don't feel like I let you down. And I really don't want to let you down. If I say that I'm going to do something, I really want to do it, but sometimes I'm not able to. And not because I don't want to, it's because I don't feel well. Okay, so here what we're going to do on the tag is I'm going to glue it together. This side that I thought I was going to do it as a side tag, I decided I'm just going to glue that portion together so that it can reinforce it. And I'm going to use the fabric tack so that it doesn't warp. That's the first thing. Okay, so then I'm going to decorate the back of the pocket with the vellum page that I originally mentioned. These beautiful flowers. And that's going to be the decoration for the background. And instead of glue, what I'm going to use is double-sided tape. The only problem with the double-sided tape is that you have to be careful when you are attaching it, because once it's on, you can't take it off. So at least with the fabric tack, you have a little bit of time to pick it up and put it back. But because it's vellum, I don't want to use vellum and fabric tack together. It just takes a little longer for it to dry and it moves a lot. So I'd rather just do it pretty quickly. I'll just have to be very careful when I put it on. Okay, so here's what I did. I made the pocket and I'm gonna glue it on the page, and then this is gonna be the tag. And I covered the back with the paper like I showed you before. And now I am gonna see how I'm gonna make the tag. I definitely want to sew around it so that it can become a little bit more sturdier, and it won't break as easy either. It just gives it more stability for some reason. Plus I like the style and the look with the stitching. It looks so much prettier and finished. Now I'm gonna decorate the inside of the tag with Ruby and Pearl's picture that I found earlier, the black and white with a florist like flowers. It's so cute. And so I'm gonna tear it with my tearing ruler first on one of the sides because it's straight. I don't want it straight. And then I will distress it and we'll finish decorating the tag. I just wanted to make sure to do it in a fast pace so that you're not here waiting forever for me to do this. So you can see I distress it. I put it on the back of the tag just to decorate, and then I decided that I wanted to put like a sentiment or something on top of the picture. I didn't do any collage or anything like that because I wanted to add something different in the inside of the half tag on the side, the flap of it. So I ended up putting a little bit of a lace on the front side, pink lace, which came out so pretty and is very dainty. It doesn't have so much. And then on the inside, I decorated it with a little another piece of vellum to make it match with the pocket as well. And I pretty much like the way that it came out. I then just took the little piece of sari silk that I had left over from the cover and decided to glue it only on the one short side of the tag. So it looks like it's completely glued to both sides of the tag, but it's not. So it's like an illusion, but it came out really cute. I think it was simple, but it's cute. I like it. This project actually showed how I felt because I wasn't feeling well, but I was able to manage and just craft for a little bit. Usually crafting makes me forget about how I feel, if I'm in pain or whatever. So I love it. Anytime that I feel like I'm not okay and my mind is going a mile a minute, I come over here, I craft and I do something and it makes me feel better. So I just add a little label that says flowers on it. And then I went ahead and added this piece of vellum on the inside to match with the pocket, like I said. I loved it. In this portion, I kind of had a little trouble putting the vellum on it before. It got stuck in there and I couldn't move it. It was supposed to be closer to the edge of the fold, and I kind of moved the paper and it came off a little bit, but it's okay. It didn't look so bad. And I saved the rest of the vellum so I can use it somewhere else. So I'm not going to throw those out. I use every little bit I can. And then here, it was looking kind of flimsy, the paper, and I was looking at it like, I don't know, this is going to probably break. I took a little piece of the edge of the brown paper. I rounded the edges on the pocket, and then I decided to sew around it. And I'll take out the sewing machine in a minute and you'll see. I didn't want to take that portion out just so that you can see that I did take a little bit of time to do that. And then I was trying to see how I was going to decorate the page, and because it was just coffee dyed on the background and didn't know, but then I remembered I watch a lot of Angela Kerr's videos, and she always likes to stencil the back of the pages of where she's going to add those wonderful pockets that she makes with those junk mails. So I'm like, you know what, let me try that. If it works out for her, it should work out for me. I just don't know. I don't have very much stencils, so whatever I have, that's what I'm going to use. So I used the one from Tim Holtz with the flowers, the roses, and it's perfect for this design of the vellum. So I just need to learn how to do the placement of it so that it looks better. I guess the stenciling, but I think it looks okay. Anyways, I decided to stitch all around the pocket first. That way I can glue it into the page. And then I also stitched all around the tag. So I did the one side first and then I did the other side on the tag as well. And it came out really cute. It actually makes it be a little bit more, sturdy too. So I like it. Plus I love the way it looks. And I closed the pocket at the same time once I stitched it. So I've learned a lot just stitching as well, trying to get into the edge and be straight, following the line that I have on the sewing machine. Because before it was such a mess. I used to try so hard. I've seen other people do their stitching in their journaling cards or their tags, and it looks so neat and so straight on the edges. Oh, mine is a total wreck. And here you guys can see I'm trying to use part of my faux vintage tape that I made not so long ago, so that I can put it there, because when I was sewing the tag it was coming apart, and I think it's because of the book page because it's old. And then I did a little bit of trimming there just to get rid of the excess paper, and that was it. I finished that tag. And now I wanted to put the ruffle like I mentioned to you before, so I'm only going to put glue on the one side, and so when you open it you can see that it's not glued to the other side of the tag. but it does have the illusion that it is glued all the way, which is pretty cool, I think. Okay, so here I'm gonna glue it down, but I'm gonna use my fabric tack again because it keeps it nice and glued without getting all wrinkled, and it stays on. And look how cute this looks. So I'm pretty happy with what I made. I have a cute little tag that opens and closes, so it is folded, which is the prompt. And there it is inside of the pocket, and you can see the vellum. It's so pretty. It's very simple, but I love it. I think it came out really nice. You guys can tell me what you think. It's very simple, but next time I think we're going to be using some of those junk mail that I have, because I have so many of them. I need to start using them. So I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna write the word on the bottom like I did before with my little stamp letters that I have. They look like typewriter letters. So if this is your first time in my channel, I hope that you stick around. I'm gonna be doing more videos and I'm working on them as we speak. I'm trying to keep my word on posting on Thursdays. Craft with me, even if it's something for Junk Journal July or just something that I would like to craft. Also stay tuned because I will be doing a flip through of all of my travel journals that I am almost done working on, and I hope that you guys will like them. So thank you for being here tonight watching what I'm doing. Well, it might be daytime for you, but it is night for me when I'm doing that voiceover. But I appreciate you guys being here. So have a wonderful time, and I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.